Hello everybody, welcome back to FM24. It's the European Journeyman Save and we are with Aston Villa. We've started the season incredibly well, but we're going back to one of our old hunting grounds. We're going to Sweden. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Save and we are taking on Malmo FF from Sweden in the Champions League, and they've got a brand new shiny stadium that we're going to be playing in, the Malmo New Stadium, which is exciting. We obviously dominated Sweden when we were the Malmo manager. We brought in lots of people from Belgium, and then we took those Belgian players with us to future clubs like Trabzonspor and Monaco. One of the players moved from Malmo to AC Milan, and then we brought him to Aston Villa. He's now gone back to Italy for quite a large sum of money. That player is Morgan van Dam. The centre-back has moved for £56 million to join Lazio. His mercenary personality definitely came through when they were interested in him. So we cashed in on him for £56 million. Not the tallest, not the best at jumping, but very aggressive and good at marking, decent in the tackle. So will be a loss, but we have replaced him. We also sold another player, just to touch on very quickly. Odd Gilek moved for £10.75 million. We've been trying to move him on for a couple of seasons, but eventually Sevilla paid a fee that I was happy with. £10.75 million. He moves on. He's played one game for them and been pretty rubbish, to be honest. We were never going to play him. Happy for him to go. See you later. And the centre-back we bought in to replace Morgan van Dam was Mohamed Toumi, who is one of the best young centre-backs in the whole universe of this game. £53 million we paid Sporting Lisbon to bring him in, so we actually got him cheaper than what we sold Van Dam for. He's 6'2", he's tall, he's agile, he's pacey, he's two-footed, he's got great positioning, great leadership to control the back line, great work rate, tackling, marking. Heading could be a bit better, but all in all, yeah, really good, really good. And he's a star player who can still improve. So comes in as the best centre-back at the club and is going to be the best centre-back at the club for quite some time. Only 21 years old as well. 29 caps for Portugal and 1 goal. We've brought him in for Sporting, where he's been for his whole career, came through their youth team, and we decided to stump up the funds to bring him in. He started the season really well in Portugal as well, so we've brought him in whilst he's in good form, and his good form has carried on our good form as a club. Since we lost the UEFA Super Cup to Newcastle, we beat Bristol City 4-0. Goals from Hurdle, Delatray, Boucher and Georges. Leicester were but brushed aside 2-0. We absolutely dominated them. They got a man sent off in the first half. Remy Lampay scored a brace. We beat West Ham 2-1. Brian Bello and Remy Lampay scoring. Georges decided to give them a chance, scoring an OG in the 94th minute. We beat Sunderland 3-1 with a fully rotated 11, which was lovely. Marislav Cerny getting 2 goals in that one. He was player of the match. We did draw 1-1 with Leeds at Ellen Road after the Carabao Cup game against Sunderland, but they were very lucky. Christoph Bodar, our ex-striker, scored against us, and then Carlinhos get us the equaliser. We battered them in the second half, but just couldn't find the winner. We beat Copenhagen 3-0 in the Champions League to get our Champions League campaign off to a winning start. Remy Lampay with a penalty, Wolfgang Delatray, and then Gerhard Doppler, the Doppler effect, scored in the 86th minute to make it 3-0. And we've just beaten Arsenal. 2 goals pretty late on in the game, the 79th minute and the 90th minute for Mikael Pedersen and Leandro. But yeah, we are utilising our full squad depth. We are playing very, very well. We are rotating a fair amount. Normally you have like a set 11, right, that just takes up all the fixtures. But you can see some of the numbers in here. So Georges has had 6 games already. We've had 5 starts for Hurdle. We've had 7 starts for Boucher. A couple of 2s in here with lots of sub-appearances as well. So we're settling into a sort of starting 11 and best players system, but we are rotating it quite a lot as well. In terms of finances, obviously it's taken a hit with all the transfers we've done, but we are under our wage budget, still have transfer budget left, and that money will come up with prize money that we get from the Premier League and Champions League and all that good stuff. It's going pretty well. We are spending lots of money, and when I say spending lots of money, we have spent £204 million in this season alone. So yeah, and a lot of that has gone on centre-backs. 1, 2, 3, 4 centre-backs we've bought in, and they are all the biggest fees as well. So 53 million, 50 million, 48 rising to 53, and then Doppler was there for 12.5 to 7.5, which is probably the best investment we've made out of everyone, to be honest. He has a couple of goals already this season. We have recouped 120 million, so we're only 80 million sort of well, I say we, the Aston Villa directors and club are only 80 million out of pocket, but generally it has been pretty good. But we are taking on Malmo. We're travelling to Sweden to go and take them on. They're also lining up in a 3 at the back system, so this could be pretty interesting. We are going to rotate ever so slightly. We're going to take Carlinios out for Van Hoek. Hurdle's going to get a start over Ali as well. I do feel like this is a game we probably can rotate. Doppler's going to come out. We will give Jack Penman a start. He's sort of been relegated to the bench. We're going to start Lampe over Tomasek up front. And let's give John Nolan the nod at left wing back. And then we've still got a very strong bench that we can do. But keeping the rotation going, keeping the match fitness up between all the players is crucial, I think, with the competitions we've got and what we've got coming up as well. So, yeah, we've got a game of Newcastle after this. So if we have enough time, we'll play the Newcastle game as well. But we'll see how it goes. We are the favourites, and I want us to play like it. And then we'll just tell the defenders that they're going to make the difference as the Champions League music blares out in Sweden as it's going to carry on as we start the game. Oh, I'm in 2D. I forgot about that. That's why we didn't see any of the stuff, because I've been playing in 2D to just watch the tactic and speed the games move quicker in 2D. So, and, you know, the move to Unity, it is pretty much, this is the time of year that Football Manager should have been coming out. And obviously, it hasn't come out. But this is, I really hope the move to Unity does improve the graphics. It's not all about the graphics, but as Van Heck shoes, that's a penalty. Lampe, I think, will be our penalty taker as he's on the pitch. But yeah, it's not all about the graphics, this game. Obviously, it's all about understanding the tactics and stuff like that. But I really hope Unity does bring quite an improvement to the game graphics and the engine itself. That's a lovely placed penalty into the corner. I think even if the keeper goes the right way, he can't save that one. 6th goal of the season for Remy Lampe. He has had a superb start to this season, and what a well-placed penalty. In off the inside of the post. You can't get much better than that. 1-0 up. As have they got any players here that were still here? Hansen, I think, may have been here, but they're not starting. Stanescu. We signed Stanescu, didn't we, at Monaco? Ball in. Guy Michaud. Is that Guy Michaud? Have they still got Guy Michaud? That could be quite cool. Hurdle out to Delatray. Delatray cuts it back to Penman. The centre-back squares it. Cerny's there. It's 2. Anderson V. Desperately one trying to call him Viv Anderson. Couldn't keep it out. But yeah, Penman just running into the box there. Did really well. Nolan out to Hurdle. Hurdle to Delatray. Penman here with his big giant afro just surged into the box. Cut it back and Cherney is there. Slight deflection takes it past the goalkeeper. But 2-0 inside 27 minutes. And it's Noah Michaud. So maybe Guy Michaud's brother. Guy Michaud obviously not there anymore. The amount of Belgians we brought into that team and just immediately made them better. Like Belgium's on free transfers, amateur contracts. We scoured the world. Obviously at Aston Villa, we don't really need to do that level of scouting for lower cost players. So we're a bit more set up with world scouting to go and bring in bigger and better names like Toomey, Duda and Penman. But yeah, half time, 2-0 up. It's pretty much cruise control at the moment. We are controlling possession. So we'll say kudos on the possession controlling to the team. Nolan is not enjoying life coming in at left wing back, so we'll give him until the 60-minute mark, and he's on a 6.2 and a yellow card. We're going to take him off. Nolan off. We'll give Reece Heaton a game at left wing back. It is normally at the moment Heaton and Pedersen that are sort of rotating in that left wing back role. Delatray not having a great game either. Cherney comes forward with it up to Delatray. He turns, cuts in field up to Van Hoek. Van Hoek to Penman, out to Delatray, up to Cherney. Our squad depth this year is really good. Up towards Bello at the back post. Brian Bello, the young Brazilian, who is a right winger. We're playing on the left wing so he can cut onto his right foot. Gets another goal for the season. And Delatray involved in that one, out to Miroslav Cherney. Him and Sam Boucher have got a right competition on for right wing back position. But lovely header from Bello. Anderson gets a touch. Can't keep it out. 3-0 on the hour mark. And we can probably look to rest a few players. Let's rest Mohamed Toumi. He's not had a rest since we signed him on deadline day. Cherney's playing really well, and we'll probably play Sam Boucher in the next one. Van Hoek isn't going to start the next game, so he can carry on playing. That's not a problem. Duda potentially probably will start the next game. So let's bring on the Doppler effect at the back. The Doppler effect, I think, is one-footed. He's right-footed. Jack Penman is two-footed, and Georges is left-footed stronger. So let's put Doppler into his where we normally play him, which is right side of the three centre-backs. And who knows, he may get his head on a couple of corners after coming on the pitch as well. He is an absolute giant, Gerard Doppler. And I do appreciate the comment around the Doppler effect. How I missed that when we signed him. And it was commented on. It's absolutely brilliant. The Doppler effect is brilliant. Penman just slows down the tempo and holds onto the ball. Van Hoek knocks it back to Doppler. Doppler goes wide to Czerny. Doppler's generally been a very good player. There's a reason he starts. Oh, Delatre's in. Oh, he's missed. Good save from. It could be Viv Anderson. It did say something like Viv there in the commentary. Delatre with the corner. Can the Doppler effect happen? No, he can't because the corner's terrible. Bello will give it back to Delatre. Back to Doppler. Into Hurdle on the edge. Beats his man. Hurdle shoots over the bar. And Anderson sees that one go high and wide. But yeah, generally, I wouldn't play Doppler if he wasn't performing well, but he is just solid at the back. He's so good. Right, we've got 2 subs left. Let's just get fresh legs on in midfield. Let's give Georges Padilla a game. We've not played him too much. And Hurdle can come off to be replaced by Carlinios. We'll give him a run in the old playmaker role. But yeah, Doppler's our starting back four is what we started at, but with Doppler coming in at right centre back, he would normally start there. And it's not just for his height from corners; he's generally been really good, and that's quite pleasing to see because he does have very good attributes with jumping reach of 19. He won the header there, but it wasn't a great header. Sort of headed it down into the ground. Svedberg will come forward as Malmo have been pretty much annihilated in this game. They've not created very much. Hansen shoots. They have scored, though. That took a deflection on the way through, and Hansen gets his 3rd goal of the season. Sinovacic sort of left helpless with the deflection, which I think we'll see clearer here from behind the goal. As Svedberg ran in, you sort of... where we've brought on our 2... Well, Padilla is... Oh, it's not a deflection. Sinovacic has just had a terrible attempt at saving it. We'll put that down to complacency. But Padilla is so much weaker and younger than the rest of our central midfield options that we do drop off in quality when he plays. But I don't mind a 3-1 win. It's another 3 points in the Champions League, and it does mean we don't pay any clean sheet bonuses out to the goalkeeper or the defenders. So in the rain in Sweden, we pick up 3 points. It keeps us top at the moment of the Champions League table. West Ham could go top if they win because of goal difference. Benfica need to win by 3 to go ahead of us as well. Monaco need to win by 3, I think. Yeah, 3 or maybe 4. It's sort of evening itself out. Is there any surprises at the moment? Anyone down the bottom that shouldn't be? Real Madrid have played 1, lost 1. That's interesting. Marseille down there. PSG played 2, 1 point, and they've only got that today against Genoa. So, okay, a few of the bigger teams are straight. Is this the year? Is it the year that we win the Champions League? That would be absolutely amazing. As Czech Republic boss Sean Dyche, he has had one hell of a career in this game. He's gone from obviously Burnley to Everton, Turkey, left them Austria, left them Czechia, and then got relegated in the UEFA Nations League. Unbelievable! What a career he's had in this save. Can you imagine that in real life as he popped up as manager of Czechia? Interesting. Wouldn't it be very, very interesting? Right, we do have enough time. We will do the Newcastle game as well. So we'll be back to take on Newcastle at St James's Park. Okay, so we're going up to St James's Park in a very cold Newcastle, I imagine, in September. Newcastle sit just outside the European places, 9 points from 6 games, a goal difference of 6. We sit up the top, joint with Man City, but second on goal difference. They're going away down to Brighton, so we'll have to keep an eye on them. It looks like they're going to be kicking off, actually, before we play, which will be interesting. And they are. They're in the first half, I think. That must be the latest score. Or is it No, it's a confirmed score. They only picked up a point. Win this game, we go top of the league, which would be absolutely lovely. So, John Nolan off. He'll be replaced by Pedersen in there. Czerny's a little bit tired. So, yeah, Sam Boucher will start this one. Jack Penman comes out. We will start Doppler. So, yeah, Doppler, Duda, Toomey at the back. Sinovacic in goal. Van Heck comes off for Carlinios. Hurdle comes off for Ali. Delatre, Bello and Lampe will keep his place up front. He has been the better striker between him and Tomasek so far this season. Nolan and Padilla. Do I want Torres on the bench? I think we've got enough cover with Penman and Georges. Czerny can play there if needs be. Yeah, we've got enough. We don't need Torres. It's just making sure he is the right one to miss. out. Right then, Newcastle, away from home, tough game. Obviously, this was the Super Cup game this season. They did win the Champions League last season, and they did beat us in the Super Cup. So we know they're a good team. I am going to say we owe them. We owe Newcastle. Let's go out there, make this happen, get our revenge, pick up a couple of goals, top of the league. Thank you very much. Good night is the plan. So the players walk out because we've actually got it starting in 3D for this game. Now the 4-3-3 has caused us a few issues. We've had to tweak what we do if we sometimes have to tweak the tempo to be a little bit lower, work the ball into the box and try and bypass that holding midfielder. Santos shoots, Sinovic touch over the bar. Let's try it from the off because we are also away from home. So down to positive. This is the advantage, by the way, of playing the game in 2D. You get to see what things work in an easier to view way. That's terrible English, but you know what I mean. Like it's easier to spot tactical changes in 2D, but obviously for videos, 3D is much better to actually be for a viewing experience. Now, Ondon is absolutely shattered at left back, so given the fact we rotated a few of our players through Europe, this could benefit us well. Rojas takes over the ball, in it goes to Kadari, back to Kalou. Oh, he's robbed. Carlinhos from midfield. Carlinhos! Oh, he's missed. Giorgio with a really good save. I think he had a good game for Newcastle in the Super Cup as well. Delatrey will take the corner. Swings this one in. Doppler's there over the bar. Delatrey's not the best corner taker. It's definitely gone downhill if we look at his set pieces here. Where's set pieces? Corners, 11. Yeah, so not the best. It's gone downhill from Arda Güler, who has like corners, I think 16 or 17. So potentially we're on the lookout for a bit of a set piece specialist, but for now we're actually doing okay. I don't think I'd be disappointed with a point away at Newcastle because they are the Champions League holders. They're a good team. They beat us in the Super Cup and we are away. I think if we're at home, I'd probably, given the form we're in, I'd probably expect us to pick up a win. But this is Ondon, who did look tired. He's got a bit of space to run into down the right. Puts that in towards Herman. Benahirmu puts it into the back post. It's a good header from Duda. Delatrey hooks it away. Santos is there. Into Herman again. Ball through. Longo! He's offside. The flag goes up. The referee will check with VAR. It looked just off. So we'll get the review here. And it is disallowed. Longo was offside. Just the wrong side of the defender. But 33 minutes gone. Maybe we can take the game back to them a little bit more. Maybe let's try it for the last sort of 5 minutes of the half. Yeah, Ondon is absolutely shattered on that side. If we can get running and cutting in between him and Kalou, we might be able to create a couple of chances here. Now, I'm not going to change anything tactically to try and exploit it. We might try and put him under pressure and see if his tiredness helps. Let's say we deserve to win this match. Dig in and do it. Like, dig in and go and get the win. And then we'll give the old pump fist and a bit of faith. Do I want to change anything this early on? I don't want to change my wing backs. Nobody's that tired. Let's go into the opposition. They've left Ondon on the pitch, and he is really tired. So yeah, let's go and press him when he's on the ball. We'll tackle him pretty hard. We'll show him onto his weaker foot. And they've also got Ben Hamu as well. So let's trigger him and tackle him hard. See if we can just put them to maybe cause an error with their tiredness. I do think that is a thing in Football Manager. Tiredness does affect your players. And Bello swings it in. It's down. Duda! Oh, Duda could have got his first goal for the club. He's not scored for us yet. It was one centre-back to the other with Toomey to Duda. But, yeah, I mean, that sounds like two made-up words you'd say to your kid, wouldn't it? Like a little baby. Toomey Duda. Toomey Duda. Anyway, let's get some fresh legs on the hour mark. We are now going to sub off both of our wing-backs. Pedersen off for Heaton. Cerny on for Boucher. That'll be okay for 2 subs now. Maybe the wingers need changing as well. Tomisak could come on for some fresh legs and pace to put some pressure on their back line. Half an hour to go. We are not dominating the game. We've edged it in terms of being the better team. But yeah, 20 minutes to go. I think we just need a bit of fresh legs up front. I think we need some more options. Carlinhos, back to Ali. Carlinhos. Toomey on it. Carlinhos puts it out to Cerny. Good touch. Shoots. Oh, it's just past the post. It was a good effort from Miroslav Cerny, the complete wing-back that we play on the right. Right, Ali's knackered, so Hurdle comes on for him. And then we'll do... Yeah, we've got 2 more subs. So Delatrey is left-footed. So we're going to put Lampe, who I'm pretty sure is left-footed. Yes. Lampe moves to the left. Delatrey off for Tomasek. Leandro on for Bello. And that is all of our subs done. Now, Leandro has been turning into a sort of our own little Jonathan Duran. He is a bit of a super sub, popping up with late goals after coming off the bench because he's very quick and he's very good at finishing chances. But here is George Alexander for Newcastle. Kalou at the near post, headed over the bar. Sinovacic just watched it over. Nothing too much to worry about there. Let's fire them up a little bit with some encouragement. 11 shots to 10, 5 on target to 4. XG, both teams having an XG suggesting they should have at least scored 1 goal. But we are playing well. Cerny turns back to Doppler. Doppler up to Cerny. We're sort of facing the wrong way, so he's going to have to go back to Doppler again. Dude, keep moving it across. What I do like about this system is how much you move the opposition around. Carlinios. Lampe is tackled by Herman. Cerny has to get back. Lampe's down trying to put a tackle in. Cerny is back against George Alexander. Cross in. Duda clears it. And it's back to George Alexander. He gets around Doppler. Cross in again. That's a goal. Great save, Sinovacic. I called it as a goal, but Sinovacic stayed big, made a really good save with about 8, 9 minutes to go. George Alexander with a corner, swings to that near post again. Even the AI tried to exploit it. George Alexander into João Neves to the edge. Herman scores. Jeremy Herman, and I kind of feel a bit annoyed because I feel like we've been the better team, to be honest. I do think we've been the better team. George Alexander corner was in. Toomey at the near post headed it away. João Neves went back to Alexander. Back to Neves, to the edge. Herman was there. First time shot. Took it well. Not right in the corner, but I'm not going to blame Sinovacic for that one. Let's demand more from the team. It's just a bit annoying when that happens. And don't make it 2. You don't deserve a 2-0 win. Hurdle wins the header, trying to get on his own header to Vanino. Vanino, he's robbed by Leandro. Go on, fresh legs, fresh pace. Run away from your men. Leandro going all the way down the left. Will he cut back onto his right? He does. Goes back to Toomey, the centre-back. Toomey, the centre-back. I thought he was going to have a shot. Sherney's in. Sherney shoots. He's hit the bar. Oh, with 4 minutes to go. Oh, they're edging it on shots and XG and stuff, but I don't think Newcastle are becoming a sworn enemy of Aston Villa. They're going to stop us going top of the league. Don't think they deserved a 1-0 win. I think, look at that. One clear-cut chance each. We hit the woodwork twice. Oh, yeah, I feel like they'll be very, very happy with that win. They'll be very, very happy. We were the underdogs. You gave it your best. No, I'm pleased with the performance, despite we lost. We weren't bad by any accounts. So we do finish the episode in second, 1 point behind Man City, which is annoying. Tomasek, yeah, he's in a bit of a poor run of form. We're not going to criticise him. We're going to put an arm around him, and we're just going to say, I've got every faith you're going to score. We're going to do for the positive approach, the high performance approach. Keep morale high. That's what we are going for. Right, so the Premier League is going very well. The Champions League is going very well. Our first loss of the season, other than the Super Cup, comes on camera. Annoying that both episodes have involved a loss to Newcastle. That is irritating. We have a tough run of Chelsea, Bayern, Man United coming up in a row. Leicester, Southampton see out October. We'll probably come back maybe here at the end of November. Brentford and Liverpool. I'm trying to put a few more videos out, try and get these back to being daily, but doing that means we have to come back a bit sooner for games. So yeah, maybe we'll come back for like Brentford and Liverpool and then come back in the January transfer window after that, where we've actually got Man City in the Champions League, which is a bit annoying. When are we playing? We're playing Man City there in December, so that's a bit of a crap time to come back for a video, but yeah, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying it, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave me a comment down below, let me know where you think we're going to finish this season in the league, and are we going to win a cup of some sort as well. Let me know down below, but for now, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.